Hey everybody, Wade Steele here. Hey, I found this really cool deal on this guy's website. I was doing a little research and came across Matt McCoy, who is a worship leader for Willow Creek Church. And he's got a great setup in using Ableton Live in a worship setting and running loops. And so go pay the guy a visit, mattmccoymusic.com. Go and check it out. Got some great music, great songwriter, great worship leader. But I was just enthralled with his setup that he's got for Ableton Live. And so I wanted to walk you through that, what he essentially did. So here we've got a new Ableton Live project already open. And this template, you can actually go and download it from my website. I'll post a link here so you can actually get this template that I've got set up here. And essentially what he's got is in one project, he's got every song that they do that they ever do. And so he's got, I don't know how many songs, but he was flipping through his list and it just went on and on and on. So let me walk you through what he's done, his setup that he's got. As you'll notice here in each one of these colors, it kind of goes from red to orange, kind of a little bit yellowish, green, more of a dark green. Each section of that is a song, and you actually have a song title, the click off, the song title intro, song title verse, song title chorus, song title bridge for each song. Now, depending on the song that you actually record, you may only have one groove that you use throughout the song. So you just need a click off and then that click. So you would have less. But again, this is just a template for you to get started. So essentially, here's what we've got. At the bottom of your screen down here, you want to make sure you have that viewed. So you want to click this little arrow down the lower right hand so you can see your clip view down here. I'll show you why in a minute, why you'll need access to that. The other thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add 2 MIDI tracks in track 1 and track 2. Track 3, 4, 5, and 6, you want to insert an audio track. Now, once you've got that selected, this first track is just for a reference. So I titled it Ref for reference. And it just has the same color as your song does, so you can glance easily and see all the clips that are grouped together. In other words, all these reds are grouped together, and then if I scan down here, I've got kind of a yellowish orange color that represents a new song. So it's just so my eye can quickly scan it. In track 2, on this MIDI track, you're going to use this track as a title for your song. So it's a MIDI track, and you've inserted like if you were to right click on an empty one, you'll insert MIDI clip. And all that does is it throws in a blank MIDI clip, but you're actually not going to use it to record anything. It's just for labeling your song title and what part of the song that particular clip is. Then again in track 3 is an audio. You're going to label that click because you're going to actually drag and drop a click into those portions depending on the song you're using. And you could actually set that up in advance and have all of these filled with your click. And you just select, drag, drop, and then option, click, drag it down to another box, and you can keep doing that and multiply. And it's really easy to throw in a click track. Track 4 will be your loop, the different various loops that you've created that you're going to use in a song. The last 2 are something that Matt uses, and I may or may not. And in one is a percussion, so maybe on top of the loop you want a little bit of conga or djembe or something like that, or a shaker. And then the last one's a tambourine. Again, all of those depend on the song you're using. So now all you need to do is if you go in and set up your template, what I have done is you can select all of these. You can select all of these just like I did here, and you can click and then hold your option key, and you can actually drag it down, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to scroll down here towards the bottom of my template. So I'm going to select all the yellow highlighted. I'm going to click, and then I'm going to hold down my option, and I'm going to drag it down to the next available track. Now you'll see I have two sections that are green. Now I want to differentiate what they are. And so that's where I want to make sure this bottom part is open so I can select these various tracks. And now it's not going to do it for me. Up there it is. So if we select those tracks again, we can go down here to our clips view and select the color, and I'm going to select the next available color below that green, which is a little more bluish. So once again, it's just a way to quickly copy and paste sections of your song. So then all you would have to do is you can do these alphabetically if you want your song title, but you just right click, rename, and highlight the song title and type in the name of the song. And you can copy, and then again you can go down here and you can paste it. So you can see how easy it is to set up the name of your song, and then it's just a matter of dragging from your clips view, dragging them and dropping them into the appropriate section, and you build up your song. Now, the click off, the very first track of each song set, you want to go over to the master section and you want to right click, and there's a part of this says edit launch tempo, and you're going to want to select that, and here you can type in the BPM of the song you're doing, and what it'll do is it sets that song in that time. Now I'm using Live 6. I believe Live 7 also allows you to input your timing, so if it's a 4/4 or 6/8 or your time signature. I can't actually do that, but it's the same process. You right click and you'll see a new one. It'll say edit, I'm not sure what it says, edit timing, edit launch timing or something like that. But again, I am only working out of version 6. So you would just go down each song and input the time, so when you select that, it plays it through. Now that you've got it set up, the cool thing is whatever MIDI device you use to trigger, on a fly, you could, not on the fly actually, but just before your set, if you knew what songs you're going to do, you could go to your MIDI assign button and find the various tracks you're using and assign them to your MIDI controller from here. So you can see how easy it is to assign it quickly. You could quickly put a set together and be ready to go. So I know it's pretty quick, down and dirty. If you have any questions, send me an email, wadesteele@gmail.com, WADESTEELE @gmail. Come and check my site out at wadesteele.com. All right, hope you have a great day.